If we look at the E1 market globally, we have 70 customers in 50 countries at the moment flying with E-jets. Those customers have collectively accumulated more than 20 million flight hours at the moment. And we have used the feedback from those customers to build the E2. Another element which is important to be aware of is that Embraer has delivered or will bring 15 different aircraft types, new aircraft types, to the market in the first 20 years of 2020. And between the E1, which came to the market in 2004, and the E2, which will come to the market next year, we have delivered 3 distinct products to the market, which is the KC390 for defense, which is the Legacy 450 for executive aviation, and which is the Phenom also for executive aviation. And all those experiences and technologies have been transferred into the E2. So we've put the lessons learned from the E1 and all the technologies that we've developed since into the E2. So it's important to know that this is not just a re-engined product to the market. It's actually an airplane which has been completely revamped compared to the E1. And basically we've improved everything which would help the customer but would not limit the commonality with the E1 family. The E2 is very well on track at the moment. The program is on budget, on spec and on time. We are at the moment, we logged more than 1,650 flight hours and 42,000 ground hours on the aircraft, and we are now roughly around 85% of the certification program. We will certify the E2 within the next 80 days. The first E2 will come to service in less than half a year from now, so you can already book E2 tickets as we speak on Widerøe. The first revenue flight is scheduled for 23rd of April in 2018, and we will deliver the first aircraft to Widerøe in that same month. Looking at the market potential going forward for our segment up to 150 seats, we project a total market of 10,550 aircraft. That's mostly in the US and Europe. Almost 50% of those 10,000 plus aircraft we expect to deliver or expect to be delivered in the US and Europe. But another big market currently emerging for our segment is Asia. So we think roughly 30% of aircraft in the next 20 years in our segment will be delivered into Asia. Looking more closely to the region that we're currently in, for the Middle Eastern market we have a very conservative number of 370 planes in the next 20 years, which is 4% of the global deliveries that we forecast. But actually we think the number might be quite a bit higher. If we look at the Middle East traffic, we see that 58% of the routes in the Middle East currently are only filled less than 70% load factor. So those routes are effectively flying with less than 120 seats, which is the perfect market for the E2 family.